All right. Just say something.
Something.
Okay.
I'll just keep saying something. Just like this. Just
Let's start. Okay. So we'll start with your name, rank, and major.
My name is Devontae Cheatham. I'm a junior, and my major is business administration and psychology.
Okay. And what school do you go to?
I go to NC.
Okay. And talk a little bit about your interests in life.
I'm really interested in the liberation of people. I like talking to people and getting their understanding correct on what life is and understanding who they are, if that makes sense. I like for people to understand what they're here for, because everybody has a purpose here.
Okay.
I like for people to share. I like caring about people. That's what I'm really big on. And of course, basketball. I like hooping. Anything that involves getting some work in, I'm always getting some work in, no matter when you see me. I'm even getting work in right now.
Well, so what do you want to do with business administration then?
Right now, I actually have a record company that I started myself, so I want to be able to shape the edges on that, so I can be able to run it effectively, efficiently.
Do you work on campus?
Yes, I got a job on campus. I work over at the rec center right now. It's a pretty chill environment. Got a pretty cool boss. Well, two pretty cool bosses, other than Mike. Well, yeah, Mike too, because he wants to beat me in basketball, but he really can't. So, well, I'll just go with he's cool too.
What's your job responsibility there?
Basically, all I have to do is make sure everybody who comes to the rec is in a welcomed environment. I gotta show people basically what the rec center is about, what all activities we have, and the things that we're going to offer in the future.
So how do you do that?
We got like a few TVs in there where we're able to market some stuff. I interact with people a lot. I love interaction, so I tell them, I sit down and talk to some people, even complete strangers. We sit down, we'll talk, and I'll tell them like a whole bunch of activities that's going on in the rec. I actually tell them activities that's going on all around campus, so if people ever needed any information, they can come find me.
Cool. And I noticed on your email, I mean, I might not even put this on there, but it said at Ashland.
Mm-hmm.
So were you at Ashland?
Yeah, I was going to Ashland for business administration and psychology, and I decided to come here to finish taking some core classes so I didn't have to pay as much because the tuition's low. I didn't have to pay as much to take the core classes, but I can get as many as I want to go back to Ashland and eventually graduate with a 4-year degree with, 2-3 degrees. So I took advantage of that.
Yeah. How are you involved with health and wellness on campus then? Like, what do you do to keep up with the health and wellness in your life?
Some things that I do to keep up with health and wellness in my life. Like I said, I play basketball. I love working out. I eat healthy. And surprisingly, I go to yoga. Everybody looks at me funny because I tell them I go to yoga, but yoga really helps your balance. It really helps your balance. Balances you out and helps you be able to understand stuff better. Because if you really let it, yoga's really like spiritual. So I started going to that and helping myself getting in touch with my world and everything around me. So that's just one way that I was able to get in health and wellness on campus.
Okay. And what would you say to someone who said there's nothing to do here?
I'll laugh at them and tell them to come see me because I can definitely find them something to do. That's what I'd say to somebody who said it's nothing here. Actually, I've been hit with that numerous times, and I've gave people stuff to do, and they had a whole different perspective on the school. I feel like since I'm from the city, I let a lot of my friends know how the school was out here because I went here last year. So a lot of them enrolled in school out here and they're having a blast.
So what would you say to someone who doesn't know how to get involved?
come to the rec center. They'll literally tell you all the stuff that's going on. Go to the Eisenhower building. They have a lot of stuff going on, and especially in the student union. Student union has a lot going on too. So anybody who ever said that there wasn't anything going on, they're not looking for anything. Basically, they're not looking for anything, or they don't know what's going on.
Yeah. So how can you improve that? To people who don't know what's going on, how can you improve?
Some ways that I think I can improve is by getting the word out more. It's a lot of people. It seemed like the campus this year is based on word of mouth. It's not a lot of get on the internet and find out, or come to the rec center find out. It's people that need to be on campus talking, literally telling people what's going on. That's I feel like that'll play a really big factor in it.
All right, awesome. Thanks, man.
We done?